This is the book of Jeremiah, 6 verse 8. Be thou instructed, O Jerusalem, lest my soul depart from thee, lest I make thee desolate, a land not inhabited. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall truly glean the remnant of Israel as a vine. Turn back thy hand as a grape gatherer into the baskets. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Harakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to your brothers to the four corners of the earth, preaching this word and also laboring in this word in truth, love, and sincerity. And may blessings fall upon the houses of the 1/3. And what do the house of Israel need to be instructed in? They need to be instructed in the ways of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay? We are to obey his word. We are to obey his voice, right? We are to obey his word, his laws, statutes, and commandments, which he has given unto us. Okay? Verse 9 again, it says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall truly glean the remnant of Israel as a vine. Turn back thy hand as a grape gatherer into the baskets. Now, what's going to that word glean? Okay? It says, allow. In the Hebrew, it says to act severely, deal with severely, to make a fool of someone, to be severely dealt with, deal ruthlessly, by thrusting through, thrust forth. Okay, thrust in and thrust upon. Okay, so that's what glean means. Verse 10, it says, to whom shall I speak and give warning, that they may hear? Behold, their ear is uncircumcised, and they cannot hearken. Behold, the word of the Lord is unto them a reproach. They have no delight in it. All right, and this is our people. Okay, this is our people to the T. Our people, the Lord's people, you consist of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, West Indians, and Haitians. Also, you scattered Israelites, that's unto a speckled bird, okay, whose seed line go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The word of the Lord is a reproach unto you, okay? You have no delight in the word of the Lord. How can I make that statement? Or how did I come up with this, statement? Or be able to, how was I able to form this word, this statement? Okay, by reading the scriptures and seeing the way how y'all rebelled against the word of Yahweh Shem Shah, and the way y'all rebelled against the prophets, the messengers that came unto you with the word, which you're doing the same thing today. Okay, you're not hearkening to the word of the Lord. You're not hearkening to the prophets. You're not hearkening to his messengers. Okay, let's get this real quick, right? Rising early. Yep, the book of Jeremiah 7 verse 25, it says, since the day that your fathers came up forth out of the land of Egypt unto this day, I have sent unto you all my servants the prophets, daily rising up early and sending them. You see? But our people took no regard of the prophets. You see? They scoffed. They mocked. Okay? Did all these different things against them. All right? Instead of hearkening their ear. So it says they have no delight in it. The word of the Lord is unto them a reproach. They have no delight in it. Therefore, I am full of the fury of the Lord. I am weary with holding in. I will pour it out upon the children abroad, and upon the assembly of the young men together. For even the husband with the wife shall be taken, the age with him that is full of days. And their houses shall be turned unto others, with their fields and wives together. For I will stretch out my hand upon the inhabitants of the land, saith the Lord. For from the least of them even unto the greatest of them, every one is given unto covetousness, and from the prophet even unto the priest, every one dealeth falsely. They have healed also the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly, saying, peace, peace, when there is no peace. All right? So you false prophets that's set up, okay? Majority of you Christianized, so-called, right? I want to say you false pastors that was taught by Esau Edom in the theologian schools, and the different false, I'll say, God teaching places that He have taught you under. This is what you say to our people. You say peace, okay? But the Lord says there is no peace, okay? There is no peace coming. There is no peace for the wicked, okay? The judgment of Yahweh Shem Shai is about to come upon this place, America, Babylon, and Great, okay? And upon who? Upon the heathen and 2/3 of our people. So there is no peace coming. Verse 15, it says, were they ashamed when they had committed abomination? Nay, they were not all ashamed, neither could they blush. Therefore they shall fall among them that fall. At the time that I visit them, they shall be cast down, saith the Lord. So our people are not ashamed of the things that they are doing. All right? That's why they continue in therein. They're not ashamed of the abominations that they commit, or the laws, statutes, and commandments that they transgress. Let's get it. Let's see what a abomination is, because abomination, if I'm not mistaken, says it's a hateful thing to the Lord, right? It's a shame. Abomination, right? Tau Abba, Tau Abba. It says a disgusting thing, abomination, abominable, in ritual sense of unclean food, right? All the unclean food the Lord told our people not to eat, they still eat, right? And they're not ashamed of it. Idols, right? Our people are not ashamed for worshiping these different idols today, these different deities, right? Mixed marriages, right? Dealing with, the woman of the other nations as wives, okay? Yes, you could deal with them as concubines, but you can't deal with them as wives, all right? An ethnical sense of wickedness, right? A feminine active participle, properly something disgusting, morally, i.e. as a noun, as abhorrent, especially idolatry, or concretely an idol, abominable, custom, thing, abominations. So the ways and the customs of the heathen are acts of abomination. And our people are not what? They're not ashamed of it. All right? When we tell our people about these different wicked feast days that they keep, right? They're not ashamed of it. You see, they fan their hand, right? And say, I'm going to do what I please. Or they say, my God allows me to do this. My God allows me to do that. You see? I don't know what your God, I don't know what God you're talking about, but we don't have the same God, right? Because you worship the devil. That's who you worship, man. That's your God, man. Your God is of this world, man. Your God is Satan. Okay? Verse, what was that? Verse 16 again, or verse 15 again, it says, were they ashamed when they committed abomination? Nay, they were not all ashamed. Neither could they blush. Therefore they shall fall among them that fall. At the time that I visit them, they shall be cast down, saith the Lord. Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths. Where is the good way? And walk therein, and you shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein. Okay? So when we're trying to tell our people the old paths, right? The old ways, we're trying to show them the good way to walk in, which is the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, right? They said we're not going to walk therein. Okay? We're not going to walk in the ways of the Lord. We're not going to, we don't want to find that path of righteousness. We want to do our own thing. Okay? That's, our people what? They're going the broadest way that leadeth into destruction, man. They don't want to go through the straight gate. Matter of fact, let's get that. The book of Matthew 7, verse 13. It says, enter ye in at the straight gate. For wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth into life, and few there be that find it. Okay, so this truth, this path, this walk of righteousness is what? Consider the path, the road, the straight gate. Okay? And this is the way to leadeth into life. But only few be there that find it. And the rest of our people are what? They're following the broad way to lead into destruction. They are following the multitude to do evil. You see? This is how Jake is, man. All right? So back at you know what? Let's get to this Isaiah. Let's get this precept. Isaiah 30 verse 21. Right? It says, I'll start at 20. And though the Lord give you bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers. So your teachers are on the highways and byways. Okay? The teachers, the prophets, the ministers, we're doing the work. We're on the highways and byways. We ain't removed into the corners anymore. Okay? The Lord has us out there because it's time for his word to go forth, man. The gospel to be spread through the four corners of the earth. So what? So the end can come. So the elect can be sealed and the end can come. Right? And thy eyes shall hear a word behind thee saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. When you turn to the right hand and when you turn to the left. And this is what we say. We say this is the truth. This is the path. This is the way to lead up into righteousness. This word, the Holy Bible. Okay? When taught in its truth and in sincerity. Okay? In full. Okay? In full. Right? We say what? This is the way and walk ye in it. Right? But what does it say in Jeremiah that our people say? Jeremiah 6 and 16 again. It says, thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths, where's the good way? And walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein. And this is what they say. Okay? Also, I have set watchmen over you, saying, hearken to the sound of the trumpet. But they said, we will not hearken. So when we're out on the highways and byways blowing this trumpet, man, giving that warning, giving that sounding that alarm, right? Our people don't want to hearken. You see, they rather do the things that's that's pleasing to them in Babylon the Great. But it is what it is, because the scriptures say in Ezekiel, you should a prophet have been among you. And we got to preach this word. Whether they what hear or forbear. Meaning whether they listen and hearken or whether they don't. All right, so that's just a quick lesson I want to do through the Spirit. Lord willing, I hope it was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yamashai, by Hashem Harukakadash, double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and peace and salutations to you, brothers through the four corners of the earth, preaching this word, and also laboring in this word in truth, love, and sincerity. And with that, I want to say shalom.